Well, it's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. John Bones Jones enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, set to fight John Bones Jones. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, John Bones Jones. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. So here is John Jones with his reach approaching 85 inches, a difficult proposition for any opposition. Jones here immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see how he approaches the early moments in this one.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are John Jones's calling card.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Push off an elbow.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice shot there by the champ.
Moving his head here on the ground.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back. That helps him to evade those strikes.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook.
Chimaev's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Big ground and pound.
Late round action now, and the storyline has been Jon Jones really from the outset. The ground and pound has been absolutely vicious.
Yeah, just getting back to himself, Jay. Getting back to, I'm the guy that's going to take you down and put your head through the canvas. He got takedowns early. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure it.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
They're confident over there.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Big overhand right. Stiff jab there from Jon Jones, using his length to great effect. 84 inches, the reach from Jon Jones. That's going to give him an advantage against most light heavyweights, if not heavyweights, on this UFC roster. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Chimaev. Throws that teep.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. That was a slick transition.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Johnny Bone. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Oh, big shots from the top.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Just over 2 minutes to go. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. Massive shot from the top.
Jones is in half guard.
Getting him out here. Now he's got good body position, yup.
And now he's got the back.
Now he's gonna attack his neck and try to get the rear naked choke.
Some hand fighting going on here. Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Jones is in half guard.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Good round.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath in. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working hard.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets the advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. And that one certainly found the target.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the side. Oh, he's out. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Khamzat Chimaev.
Great defense by this fighter.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Nice defense.
Chimaev's in half guard. 90 seconds to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat. In the half guard.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
You lost that round. You're losing the fight. You need to get yourself back in it. Shake yourself up. I need you to stand off that stool, ready to go out there and win. You're better than...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your full desire to win in a fight. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Oh, he's hurt bad. Body shot.
Missed with that right hand.
Great timing on that double leg. Yeah, he's in half guard here.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. Setting up an armbar now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got his back.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to the spot. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Nice.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Jones's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Side control now, and certainly, oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, that arm triangle is wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, he's got his back now. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
All right, listen, that was a great round. This round, I don't want you playing in his guard. I want you to pass his guard. I want you to get full side control position. He has no answer for you from side control.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fifth and final round.
Great commitment to the kicking game. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, he hurt him bad with the jab.
All right, so high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hip and finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Straight right hand now, just misses. Chimaev gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entrance.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Now he's in side control.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he could see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than...
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the welterweight cut, never seemingly an easy one for Khamzat Chimaev, but certainly no issues on fight night. He goes the distance and gets it done by way of decision.